Okay, so today we will see the enhancement. So like as we know, SAP has provided very standard reports and T codes and other functionality. And sometimes based on customer requirement, we need to enhance or change those functionalities, or we have to do some enhancement verification. We have to add some custom logic for that.
Mm-hmm.
So there is two ways. So one way is like they have provided the customization. So using customization, we can customize the screen. But if customization option is also not available, on that case, we ask a developer to do some changes in the like enhance code level. Okay,
Enhance code
so
level.
we have multiple type of enhancement. For example, we have user exit, customer exit, body, uh, and implicit and explicit enhancements. So the most popular enhancement technique for nowadays is a body, because it is based on the OOPS concept, and it is really, we can say, this is the best technique to do enhancement, but we read everything so that we can understand why we are using others enhancement technique also. So in any case, sometimes like how user exit has come into picture. So like I said, SAP has developed ERP, and they were getting frequent requests from customer, like they want to do some enhancement on their standard T code, and at times it was not possible to SAP to do like customer specific enhancement to their software, because they have created some generalized software for all. So what they have done, they have provided some enhancement like options in the standard program, so that user can like the developer or the customer can automatically enhance those functionalities. So why they have provided these enhancements options? Because if they open their program to everyone, for example, like we can edit and update or change any custom program. Likewise, if they allow us to update a standard program, it may hamper their workflow, right? And it is very big program, so it is very hard to understand to any developer or any team, and make the changes without any functional or technical documents. So for that, they have provided the enhancement. So first time they have come with a user exit, because in earlier days they were doing programming using form perform, so there were no function module, no uh, like oops concept in ABAP. So they have done provided the enhancement based on form and perform, and it is called a user exit. So we will see how we can find user exit and how we can implement that. So let's take example, for example, a sales order VA02. It might take some time because I'm opening first time. Let me close other. Okay, so here we can give any order numbers. Let me select from F4 because I'm not aware. So what I'm doing, I'm just opening one sales order which is already created in the system. So
So when
okay,
you
so opening this
start the
VA01.
VA02,
Okay, so VA02 transaction we are started. We have started, and
your screen is not shared.
okay, and we will try to get inside that option. Okay, VA02. So I have just pressed enter, and it may take some time because I am opening this VA02
This
first
first time.
time. So it may take some time, but yeah. So like I said, we will try to enhance some functionality in VA02 using user exit first. Okay, and we will see like how we can like find the enhancement and how we can enhance any T code. So first we will see user exit. So it may be possible for same functionality, like for example, we have to develop one functionality or enhancement functionality. There may be multiple options available for enhancement. For example, there is user exit available, customer exit available, and also body also available, and implicit enhancement may be available. But if everything is available, we will go for body, okay, because it is oops based. But here we are learning like how we can find user exit and all, okay. Even though it is all old technique, but sometimes it is useful, because for some program still SAP is using user exit. So yeah, we can rely on that, and some old code also has been written in user exit. So we have to understand like how we can find the user exit. It is taking long time. Maybe let me open one more T code in between. Okay. So here we have opened VA02 screen for any existing order. Okay, and now for example, my requirement is like I have to validate if quantity is more than 10, I need to display some error message, for example. Okay, so this is not a standard functionality provided by SAP, but customly our user want, like if quantity is greater than 10 for a particular item, we have to display error message. Okay, so we will or some error message, or for example some information message maybe. And we are not focusing like end-to-end functionality, but just we want to understand how we can find user exit for this. Okay, so for finding user exit, there are many ways, and the simplest ways is like we can identify the main program for this transaction code. So how we can like find, so we have to go to status in help.
Abhishek, give me a second. Just someone on
Okay.
the
So it is opening the program. It may take couple of minutes maybe. Okay, so here we can see this is the program. Okay, so we can go to the program, inside the program. So Abhijit, are you back? So here, when we double click on one of the program, okay, so we will get this program. Okay, and here we have to search user exit keyword. As I said, there is multiple way, but this way I find very easy. So when we search here user exit, okay, we may get this option. So this is nothing but this is include. Okay, so I am choosing this random. Anyway, we will get the same program after this. After this choosing also. So here we can see we have got all the things. Okay, so what my requirement is, like whenever I will click on save button, I want to validate, right? So here maybe with the word of save we can identify, is there anything with save button? No. Sorry, it has opened this output device, my bad. So here, so with save button, we can check. Okay, so we have something with save button, right? For example, save user exit document, prepare document. So prepare means without save, it will call generally. By the name, I can understand, but I am not sure. So we can get inside, not this is save. Okay, 1 minute. Let's go to save document prepare. And inside this, I may write this breakpoint. So this is our user exit. So user exit will be available in the form of form and perform. Okay. So main drawback is like here we can like modify any global table also, or global data also. Okay. And in this, and this is the main drawback, because if any developer update any global table data here, then it may cause some problem somewhere else in the program which he don't know. He doesn't know maybe, है ना? So that's why it is not recommended. But yeah, and how we can implement this? So we can go to the change mode, and here first time every developer needs to provide the access key. So as of now I don't have access key, but we will see at least how we can like write our code here in the debug mode. So I have put the breakpoint maybe. So here we have put one internal breakpoint. Also we can put the external breakpoint. So there is two type of breakpoints. So the internal breakpoint is nothing but it is stopped in same session, and external breakpoint is nothing but if we are in different session and we want to stop anything, we can use this breakpoint, for example, external. So as of now, I'm putting this internal only. And how we can set externals? Just we need to do right click, and here do we have
at the bottom? Yeah. How
no,
about that?
this is session. Yeah, external.
Yes.
Yes. So this is how, or we can click here and we can click this icon also. So in both the ways we can do that. So anyway, now again, let's go back to our VV02, sorry, VA02. Screen. And here, for example, I want to write some logic. If this quantity is less than 10, I want to write something. For example, I'm making 13 and I'm clicking on save button. Okay, so something has triggered before this only. Okay, I don't know, following has been invoiced. Okay, this is invoiced, we cannot change. Yeah, so let's see whether it has stopping or not, or it is just saving. So it is compiling all the programs because we are doing this save first time. And if this is the correct user exit which is getting called on save button, it will stop, otherwise it will not stop. And once it is stopped, we need to check whether this particular values are available there where we have to write our logic. If it is there, then only we can write some logic. So here you can see it has stopped, right? So it means for this user exit, it is stopped. Now we have to check whether that data is available or not. So how we can check? So there is two types of variables over here. Like one is global and some is local, right? So in global variable, I know that line item is stored in VBAP table, right? So you can see this is our VBAP table. So if I get inside this VBAP, for example, and I will, so I made, I believe 13, right? That value. So we don't have anything in this for now. Or what else we have? So we have VBAK. Do we have anything related to VBAP? So let me do the paste down. VBAP. Let's check. So this is Y table, okay. And
Mhm.
if I see the quantity, so I believe this is the field. That field we need to check
Mhm.
which one, but yeah, it is 3. And what we have made 9,
13.
13, right? So in Y, maybe we are having old value, and
Mhm.
we have another
X.
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 Okay, so we
Mhm.
can see here. So in case of X, if I go right, see, we
13.
get that value, right? 13. So based on this
Mhm.
this variable, we can validate it, and we can write or what we can say, we can trigger our logic, okay. And we can put
Mhm.
like condition, like if x bvap dash this field is greater than 10, then error or warning
Mhm.
or any information. So we can achieve this, but as of now we are not able to update this user exit, so I'm not writing that code. But I think you get some idea, right? And the other
Yeah.
confusion is like for user, like they do not, they like do not understand like when they have to what we can say, we have seen like there are more than 100 user exit, right? When we search, so which user
Mhm.
exit will
Mhm.
fit to their requirement. So
Mhm.
like first of all, like I searched with the functionality name, we can search. If it is not available, for
Mhm.
example, I did not find anything for save, for example,
Mhm.
then the
Mhm.
only way, like we have to put the breakpoint here and there, okay. And
Mhm.
we have to click on save button. So if it is stopped in any particular breakpoint, so it may stop
Okay.
multiple places, okay. Then in that
Mhm.
places we need to identify whether that variable or that value are available for which we want to make some logic or some change or
Changes.
some
Okay.
validation, okay. And if it is
Mhm.
there, we will try. But sometimes like it may be early stage or later stage, okay, that
Mhm.
user exit. So based on our like knowledge and what we can say, hit and try, we have to identify,
Okay.
okay. And that is the only like way. Otherwise we have many other things to identify user exit, but
Mhm.
for coding purpose, I mean, this is the best way I can tell you, by putting the breakpoint and find. And
Okay.
most of the time, like 99% in Google, you can get the user exit and program name always.
Acha.
So you can directly come here. So for example, in Google you will get like this particular include name maybe, and this function like form or perform name, and you can directly search that. So it is
And
easy.
when we are searching in Google, just we have to write
For example,
which
validation
user
or
exit.
save. Yeah, user exit for
Okay.
save functionality, for
Okay.
example. So
Mhm.
you may get
Okay.
some clue. If you want, we can try. I have not tried for a long time, but for example, if I want like uh, user exit for VA02 save. So there are many, and if you come here,
Mhm.
see, this is what we have find, right?
Yes.
So these two we have
Zero
found,
seven.
and it is triggering just before saving, and it is triggering as soon as the document is saved. So both we have.
Okay, but does this second it is triggered as soon as the document is saved?
Yeah,
So after saved, why there is a user exit means what is the function of this?
maybe I have to send email to the user, for
Okay,
example,
okay.
or I
Uh-huh.
have to update my custom table, for example, if document is saved or that
Okay.
order is saved. So I have to update some tables, or so there are many things, right? I mean, which we have to perform.
Acha, to update some other custom tables with sales order data. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, even we can use for some uh, trigger of
some other
uh,
functionality, workflow.
event. Yeah, trigger of events, workflow,
Yeah,
idocs. Yeah.
right. So for that we
Okay.
need this. Okay, so this is very
Okay.
simple. Like from Google also, it is
Mm.
very simple. and we can search also. Like both are simple, and in search sometimes it may takes time. We are lucky we got this. Okay, but sometimes it may take time.
But yeah, just hold on. If we have to write the code here, where we can write means
So when we click on
before.
edit button, we can write in inside this form.
Okay, so I have to go inside this form, right?
Yes. So when you click on
Double
edit
click.
button, it will ask for first time that access key. Once you enter access key, it will be editable, and you can
So
write your code.
so I have to go into the user exit save document prepare and double click on that, right?
Yeah. So that is, this is form, and you have to double click on perform so that you can get inside here, and then you can
Okay.
go to the change mode and you can write.
Okay.
Okay. Now let it execute.
So
This
this is what
is,
explicit or implicit?
so everything is explicit. Implicit is enhancement is like we have that spiral button, and that spiral button in any program, when we click, if implicit enhancement is there, it will open, like it will show the point like where you can enhancement.
Okay.
Okay, so it will display those points, and then you can it will display some row, something like this dotted row, and you have to right click or create the implementation, and it will allow you to write there your code. So you can add your code. Generally it is in the starting of the function, or form perform, or at the end of the function or perform, not in between. So
Okay, sure.
you may add your code at the start or at the end.
Okay.
But in this is very old system, that's why I don't see, I mean, this implicit enhancement here and there. But yeah, in your system maybe you will get easily.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now let's move ahead. Okay, so this is about user exit. Now we will go to customer exit. Okay, and for example, I am in MM02 and I'm displaying MM02, and I'm going to basic data 1. And here, for example, my requirement is like if this gross weight is, or net weight is greater than gross weight, then we have to display some information message to the user, for example. Okay, so we have to achieve this, and for this we want to identify the customer exit, not user exit. Okay, so how we can identify the customer exit, and how can we write the code for that? So for this also we have to go to our status of the program so that we can get the main program name, and we have to do double click. So we got this, and here we want the package. So maybe package, we can go to attribute and get the package. Maybe where is attribute of this program do we have? Yes. So what is the package here? Package is MGA, right? We can get the package, and we can go to the transaction C mode, that is for search modification. So /o C mode. Sorry, S mode. Sorry, S mode. S mode for search and C mode for implementation. So here, like if we want to search an enhancement, so I can give the package name over here, and then I can click here. So this is having these 3 enhancement. Okay, so we can see one by one. So if you see here, this is for checks and enhancement. This is for number assignment. Number assignment means for material number assignment maybe, and this is for industry and retail number display. So maybe this, it looks like it is related to this retail or industry specific view. So let's check one by one. So I selected first, and then I will display this, and I will go to components, and here you can see we have one enhancement. So So here we may have like screen enhancement also, some includes also. So we will see this function module. So if I double click here, I'll get here. Okay. So you can see this is in the form of function module,
Exit.
right? And if I go to change mode, uh, okay, it is not working here also. Anyway, so here if I have to do any changes, so the benefit is like it can change only this importing value, not anything else, right? This importing or this tables, but in main program it is not having the access of all the tables, right? As we have seen in our previous user example, right? We have all the tables over there. So user can modify anything or developer can modify anything, and it may hamper some other functionality. So here SAP has given the specific things, and it is having this WM, RC, Mara and everything. I believe our data is in WM, Mara, WMARA, for example. So when I double click here, it will tell like it is the include for exit functions. So it will not allow me, and so I need to create this. Okay, yes. So as it is starting with ZX, it means it is reserved for enhancement only. Okay,
Enhancement only.
generally we are creating Z for us, but they have defined. So this is the place, and if I activate this, for example, and I can put a breakpoint over here, for example, for now, because I don't know whether it will work for me, right, or not. So I can write breakpoint. Maybe I will activate this, and I will come back, and this is active only, right? Come back, and here, oh no, I have done some mistake. Actually, see, we have searched this, we have to implement this through C mode. Let's go to C mode, and here we have to create one programs for one projects. Any give name we can give. Okay, we can create this for enhancement. Okay, and here we have to save this and click on this button, and here we have to select the one which we want to enhance, right? So for example, I have selected this which we have searched, right? And then we will go to components, and here you can see this we have implemented because I have double clicked here, right? So it has implemented this, but this enhancement is not active. You can see this is not active, right? It is implemented, but it is not active. So implementation we have to do from here. I have done the wrong thing earlier. So we have to create the project, and then only I need to double click here and create this. Okay. And it will not work until I will not activate this. Okay. So we have to activate this. So how we can activate? So here we have to go to change mode, maybe. Yes. And here we can activate this. So you can see this is activated. And if I come to our MM0, where it is here only, right? So /n MM02. If I get inside here, I will check whether it is stopping or not there. Okay. This is my priorities. For example, if I make 60, see this already, this is done, I believe somewhere, but yeah. Exit, save data, yes. So I have clicked on save, and I will check whether, so see it has stopped. So let me close some unnecessary view so that, okay. So here, let me switch to new ABAP debugger. Okay. So it has stopped, right? And if I see here, in locals in WVA Mara, do we have that value? For example, we have to check that gross weight and net weight. So here, can you see that? Yeah, so you can see here, right? We have those value. So for example, we can write the logic here. Here we can write the logic, right? So we will come here and let me close this. Maybe SC37, right? This is our function module. We have to change here, not there. Okay, so here we can write our logic. So what logic we can write? For example, if what is the variable here? V Mara, right? So
BRW Mara, BRGW.
VW Mara, right? What is that?
W Mara, variable. No?
VV Mara or W Mara? Okay, W Mara.
Yeah.
W Mara, for example.
Mara.
And what is the variable name? This. So this is
BRE,
12, right? And the second variable is what?
GREW something.
This NTGW.
NTGW.
So this is the thing is useful for us. So W Mara. So here in based on this, I have to write my logic, right? So if this is greater than this, so this is gross weight and this is net weight. Okay, so what we have to do, and if, and inside this what we can write,
Psi sub RC,
not size over C, we have to give message, right? For example, so it depends on our requirement. So here we are just giving message.
Okay.
Okay, maybe this meeting ends soon. Message, and here we can give like gross weight is greater
than
net.
net
Okay,
weight.
and type we can make it, for example, I. So just information message. Okay, so I'm activating this, and now let's retry. So I'm just retrying to open MM02, and let's, okay, it is logged because debugging is running, so we can do F8 here. And now let's see, let's open another. Okay, let's open basic data one. So if gross weight is greater than this, right? So I'm making this as a, for example, 1000 or 10,000, and I'm clicking on save button. So what I'm expecting, okay, I think it is opposite. So make it 2000. Oh, MM02, get inside, and let's make it 20,000, for example. Why we were not getting this information message? Let's put
we get it. We get it.
Okay. let me try again. So for example, I'm making it 1, clicking on save.
So the net weight is greater than,
So
gross weight is
this is,
greater than.
so it is not coming inside, right?
Hmm.
So I have to do the another way. So when I made this is greater, for example, I'm clicking on save. What is that in the format of this? Okay,
Hmm.
I think dot we need to put. No. Anyway, so I'm making it 10 and this is 2. Okay.
Hmm.
So now it came here, but it is information message. So that's why maybe it is not displaying. Let's make it
Mhm.
error, because they may have written code like it is ignoring that.
Mhm.
So for example, let's make it greater 66 and save it. It has stopped and it will display now error message. So you can see here. So it
Mhm.
is giving a message, right?
But
And it will not
still it
allow.
is still it is
Still
an
it is,
informative message.
no, it is displaying like success, but maybe they have written some code in their standard, like every
Mhm.
message should display like this. But we can write display
Mhm.
like E, for example. Let's check. And if we make it 6, we have to open it again. Okay. And here let's make as 66 and click on save. It has come here. No, so they have written like this only. I mean, this is because of standard, okay?
Mhm.
But we got right. So it is not saving it. It means it is error message. If it is success, it will save it. So that we can ignore.
So I think remember in our project one requirement was there. So they are getting a pop-up message, but if they are doing changes in the material master, they are getting a pop-up pop-up informatory message, warning messages.
Mhm.
And the requirement was that they don't want the pop-up message; they want just an informative message.
Yeah. So
But
you can write
then
display like as.
no, we tried that, but it did not
Mhm.
work. And then
Okay.
I think our technical team says that it was explicit, means we have to do explicit enhancement for that because it is
Mhm.
the standard way to show the pop-up message for this such materials.
Mhm.
So, and and for explicit enhancement, they don't means client did not get the approval. So then we closed that requirement.
Okay.
So is it
Uh,
it was, is it what I said, it was correct or makes sense or not?
like it should not be explicit. Like.
Yeah, means if to remove that pop-up message,
Mhm.
technical team says that we should have to do some explicit enhancement.
Yeah, so
And
there
when
is
we say,
some, yeah, so there is some, for example, enhancement point and enhancement section.
yeah,
Maybe they were talking about that, and it is not recommended at some point actually.
yeah, yes.
So we should rely on body only nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
So body, okay.
okay, and we have, this is very interesting thing. Okay, and
Yes.
in with the help of this, we can stop in any ABAP command or any function, any form perform. So for example, if we have program and perform, we can give here. and there is many things, but and we can give this row number, include program name. But for example, I want to stop any function which, so what is our function module name? I think ZX, right? It is starting with ZX, right?
Yes.
So if it is starting with ZX, maybe star, let's check whether it will work or not. Incorrect, no star, it is not taking, so we need to give correct. For example, this will not be triggered. Let's check. So if that function model is called, it will stop, but it is not called, so it has not stopped. But if we give our function model name, for example, so there is one function model which is getting called from many places. For example, this let me copy this. So this is our function model, right? And if I want to stop there directly, okay, maybe on save button. So what I can do /h save, and we can create breakpoint, and here we can give function module as this, and let's see whether it has stopped or not. It is saved. So you can see deleted in breakpoint view, but we have explicit breakpoint also. 1 minute. Or for example, if we want read function where we are doing read and all, what happened? So how many minutes are left?
Yeah, today it is not showing. Yeah.
Yeah, because we are two only. Yeah, it will be a single meeting. Yeah. So for, I think, less than 3% or for 2% it is unlimited, I believe. Nice. But why I have stuck here? Where is that? Okay. Anyway, so for example, what I wanted to demonstrate. So for example, if we have /n mm02 or mm3, whatever. And if we want to see whenever any function module is getting called, I want to stop there. Okay. So here I will put breakpoint /h, click on save. And here you can see, right, the same screen process before output, process after input, and blah, 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 right? This we have already run, right? Learned.
Yeah.
PF status, title, subscreen, call subscreen. So we have similar, so SAP are using similar things which we have learned, but we have learned for in very lower scale, and they have used in large scale. That's all. We have created simple screens, simple tabs, and they are creating large screens. But the concept is same. So for example, if I have to check for any read table, is wherever read table is getting triggered, maybe. Okay, and let's do F8. So wherever read table is getting triggered, it will stop. Okay.
What read table does?
Read table is reading this table, right? I mean, we have already learned reading this table and putting the value into work area, right?
Okay.
Based on some key. So if we want to search this, or if we want where function module is getting called, for example, right? So we
Mhm.
can create again the breakpoint, and we can add like call function, right? Call using call function, we are creating function module. And
Mm.
when I do F8, so it will stop in read table. We can remove this read table from here. So these many breakpoint it has created. So read table breakpoint I want
Okay.
to delete. So I can select this. I can delete. Okay. Now it will not stop in
Mm.
read table, but it has stopped
Okay.
on call function. So you can see it has stopped
Mm.
on call whenever call function. So if we want to like minimize these things, we can do this also.
Okay. And how to set the watch point?
I have shown you right on that day.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You told me just, yeah.
so for example, if we have any variable, for example, Mara,
Mhm.
and if it is getting changed anywhere in the program, this particular thing, I can say,
Uh-huh.
so I can create a watch point on that and it will stop. So we will go to here,
Mhm.
and in this Mara, I will just click yes. And whenever
Mhm.
this Mara is getting changed, it will stop. So it has stopped for
Okay.
call function as of now because we have put the breakpoint.
Mm.
But if that Mara
Okay.
is getting changed anywhere, it will stop. So all the call function we
Okay.
can see, right? I mean, all the function model we can see
Mhm.
which is getting called. And again, with the help
Okay.
of this, we can easily find where our like what all customer exit are there. So if it is starting
Mm.
with ZZ, we can understand. But this is long
Mhm. Okay.
process, and S mode, C mode is just small. So let's delete
Mm.
this call function breakpoint, and we will
Mm.
see whether our watch point is getting reached. So let's delete this and let's do F8. So as of now, it is not reached, but let's save this, for example. See, watch point reached Mara,
Mm.
right? It means someone
Mhm.
has changed that Mara value before this
Mhm.
statement, maybe. Okay,
Mhm.
so if we have to see before this statement, how we can go? We can go here, and in this function model, we can see. So maybe here somewhere Mara has get changed. So that,
Hello.
hello,
Yeah.
okay, you can hear me, right?
Yes, yes. I
So
think I
this is
lost
how,
for 1 second.
yeah, so
Mm.
this is how we can check. And if I come here, see, it is not.
Mhm.
So this is how we can put the breakpoint, okay, or watch point, anything we can put. So if we know the
Okay.
variable, if we are debugging and I want to understand where that WA Mara is getting assigned, so I can put
Mm.
the breakpoint on that variable, and
Okay.
then I can identify if that watch point will stop there. Or I am in the loop, I want to check whether I have to stop on 250 line, for example. So
Mhm.
directly I can put the breakpoint, a watch point, right? For example, site avx is 250, then stop,
Okay.
instead of doing F5 or F8
Mm.
250 times, right? Because if we are in the loop,
Okay.
and if the loop is having, for example, 1000 entry internal table, and I have to debug the 250th entry. So if I put the breakpoint inside the loop, so I have to
Mm.
do F8 for 250 time, right? If I do not put the breakpoint, and if I do F8, it will execute a whole statement. So on that case, breakpoint is the key. Watch point, sorry, not breakpoint. So on that those scenarios, it is very important. Or I have to check where this,
S- yeah. Hello.
yeah. Hi Abhijit.
Breaking. Yes, I did not completely.
Yeah,
Hello.
actually, yeah. Can you hear me?
It was breaking, so I did not.
Uh, let me check whether today my,
Hear me, Abhishek?
yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, actually, your voice was completely means for that. Uh,
Yeah, maybe here I'm getting very slow network. Let me try. I need to change my position again, maybe. It will not work. Okay, so now we have understand like how we can search and implement our customer exit. Now we will go for body. Okay, so for example, for
Hello.
similar, you, you cannot hear me.
Hello.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
change my position. Give me a second. Now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Mhm. Okay.
So could you please repeat that? Means if we set a watch point and the watch point triggers 250 times, and but
Not
we
250
have
times. For
to
example,
avoid that. Means
I have
to go
already
into that.
told you in one of the video. Okay, and but let me tell you again. For example,
Mhm.
okay, let's see whether we have loop here. No, we don't have. Maybe in third program or okay, so we have loop here. Okay, so now let
Mhm.
me put the breakpoint and execute this program and do execute. Okay, so here if you see in here I have 5 entry and it is having only
Yeah.
5 entry. Uh, okay, I was expecting more, but okay. So for example, it is having 5,000 entry.
Mhm.
Okay, and now I have to
Mhm.
stop here.
For
Okay,
yeah.
so on the 3,000 row number. Okay, so one way is
Mhm.
what I will click F8 3,000 time, right?
Mhm.
Then
Mhm.
only I will reach there.
Okay.
Okay, or what I can do, there is many way. I can set, I mean I can select this and set watch point, and I will put the condition
Yes.
like if this
If
value is equals to,
real number.
okay, anything if we want, for example, what is that, I forgot, let me check again. So if I have to, for example, for this is our 5,000 entry or 3,000 entry, so 100 to 51, right?
100 to
So
51.
here we will go,
Mm.
let me select that again. So on this variable, for example,
Mm.
for this variable, if I want to create a watch point, I will come here. What is that, equals to 100 to 51, right? So whenever it reached incorrect parameter condition, what is that, 1 minute, what is the problem? I want to create a condition. Okay, this is string, right? Okay,
Mm.
so I created 2 watch point, one, why it is not display here watch point. So this first one without condition I am deleting. So which
Mm.
one is without condition? The first one, right? So this is I am deleting. So I one watch point I've created, like this. I am removing this breakpoint, and now I am doing F8. See, it has
Mm.
stopped on row number 9 or row number 4, whatever. So if I click
Okay.
here, I mean, if I check the value of this variable, you can see it has skipped everything and stopped here. अगर ये मान लो 30,000 की एंट्री भी होती ना, it will stop at the 30,000 directly.
Okay.
This is the power of watch
Okay.
point. और हम क्या कर सकते थे, साइड
Okay.
टैब एक्स पे भी लगा सकते थे कि साइड टैब एक्स की वैल्यू इतनी रहेगी तो हमें यहाँ रुकना है, फॉर एग्जांपल.
Ah, yes, site abics. Okay.
So here in ZMRC we have 11 record, in 9 number we have this. So it has stopped at 9 site AVIX. See,
Okay.
so it is easy, right?
Yeah.
So this is how we can use watchpoint. Now let's quickly see how we can create a body. Okay, find a body and implement body. So as I said, body is nothing but based on oops. So it is calling one of the function to create a object. Okay, so whenever any body in the system is getting called, it is calling this particular class to create their instance of program. So it is CL exit handler, maybe. Okay, and this get instance is the function which is getting called.
Yeah, Abhishek, you were in a T code SC38, right?
SE24 class, for class we have SE24, right?
Okay. Okay.
So I have put the breakpoint. Okay, now if I execute anything, for example here, what I want, if I change anything and click on save button, I want to validate this, for example. Okay, using body. So when I click on save button, I have to identify all the body. So I'm clicking on save button. 1 minute. I have to execute this T code again. This is MM02. Okay. Now it will call every time, because if you see, we have, so if we see this exit name, this is nothing but a body name. So here I don't want to do anything. I will skip. So for each and every body, this function will call. Okay.
And
Now
how you identified this class only will get triggered at the time of
this is standard
daily?
class. It will
Okay.
trigger every time for every function to identify the body. The class name is
Okay.
CL exit handler and the method name is get instance. This is one of the
Okay.
favorite interview question.
Okay, CL exit handler. Okay.
Okay, now you can see it is calling all the body here, if you can see. But we have to identify the body when we are clicking on save button, right? So for example, I am making this 126 and I'm clicking on save button, but it is displaying this message. This we have to remove, right? See, now it has come here, save. Oh, sorry, not save, F8. See, this logic we have to remove first. And we have see different body is getting called. Many bodies there. Okay, but that message is coming from where, right? This is the question.
I think we have set the breakpoint and that's why it is coming.
No, this is coming because of breakpoint, but that message is coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this message is coming, right? Something. For example, if I do F, and we have to identify from where it is coming, right? How? So we can debug it, right?
Yes.
We can click on save button. So now it has come here, and now we can do the breakpoint. We can create a breakpoint, and whenever message is getting called, we will stop.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see one message. There may be we have missed that place, my bad. All the bodies getting triggered. Yes. After save, it is getting called our method, but see, this message is coming. This is coming. This is coming. See, so many messages are getting generated. So many bodies are getting called. Okay, that we will debug later maybe. But yeah, using that message function, we can debug. But our intention is like we want to find the body on the save button. Okay. So let's select basic data 1. Okay, we will ignore these body because this is not required for our functionality. So our functionality is what? Whenever I made any change and click on this save button, so I have to find the body. Okay. I think first time it is getting triggered and second time it is coming here. Okay. And if I click on exit name, so first body I'm getting this, we can note down this, for example. Okay. Again, in Google, you will find in a second. Okay. But we are learning how we can identify the standard way. If I do F8, see material check, and this looks promising, right? By name, because we are checking the material. So we can put our logic here, that I'm sure. But on the save button, there might be multiple bodies getting called. This is for some special selection. So these 3 body, and this is EHSS specific checks. Okay. So this 4 body. So this 4 body is getting triggered. Okay. And one more body. This is body screen logic RT. Okay. Body MATN1. See, many bodies getting called. Oh, F8. Okay, so these many body has been called, right? But by name, so I can, what I can do, I can check one by one also, and wherever I have that like value available, I can do my coding. So where we can check this body, SE18 transaction, SE18. I think recording is in progress, right?
Yes.
Okay. But this is very important. And here we can give body name. Now I am removing this breakpoint because for each and every body, as I said, it will stop here, right? So I do not want body of SE18. I just want to say button. Okay. So here, if you go to interface, we will get all the methods. Okay. For so all each and every method we have for different purpose. So we need to identify which method is useful for us. So for checks and limited changes to material master table, if I double click here, I can get all this. 1 minute, I'm getting call.
Okay.
Okay, and here we have this WMRA, right? And in this field we have that value, whatever is there. So we can implement this body. So how we can implement? So we have to copy this body name. So there is 2 things in enhancement. First identify, second implementation, right? User exit का implementation कैसे कर सकते हैं हम? By getting access key. कस्टमर एग्जिट का कैसे कर सकते हैं? यूजिंग एस मोड से हम सर्च कर सकते हैं, सी मोड से इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. बॉडी का SE18 में हम बॉडी व्यू कर सकते हैं और SE19 में हम जाके उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कर सकते हैं.
Okay.
So if I go to SE19 and put the classic body, this is our body name, and if I click on create implementation, I have to give some implementation name. For example, Z body material check. Click OK. And here we can give any, and here we can have our implementation.
Okay.
So before implementing, we will put the breakpoint and see whether this is useful for our case or not.
Mhm.
Okay. So for example, here I will put breakpoint. I can activate everything. Okay, and now we will trigger our function again. So which function we want to trigger? Change material, right? Slash n mm02, and here we will select message, and here maybe we make this 1284. Click on save button. So it has come to our customer exit.
Mhm.
Again customer exit, but it is not coming there because this error message is getting triggered. That's why it is not going before this. Okay, so let me remove this code
Mhm.
because we have already learned, right?
Mhm.
Maybe we will move this code to our body. Where it is, that code? Slash n SE37, right? And inside this, so let me remove this code. Control X, activate, back. Okay, and we will copy this code to our body. Where is your body? So maybe here we will maintain that code because we have this wmara. No, wmara is unknown. So what all value we are having? See, this is, it is having old value.
Mhm.
It is having new marcy data, right?
Mhm.
So we can write new mars, not marcy. We need mara data. Okay, so check mass. Okay, so I am inside the marcy, but I want inside the mara, right?
Mhm.
So this will not work for us. Let's back and do this check data. Here we have wmara, right?
Mhm.
So we can write this code here and activate this. Okay, now we will check.
Mhm.
So I will open again slash n. You are getting right what we are doing.
Mhm. Yes.
mm02. It is very simple. And if I put something, save button, it has not stopped. Maybe something is not activated. This is active. Come back. This is also active. And in SE18, let's check. See, this is inactive, right?
Mhm.
This class, this implementation we have to active. And now we will see mm02 again. So our code should be in active status, then only it will get triggered. And for example, I am making is 3. See, it has stopped in our body now, and we
Mhm.
will having this value. So it will display this
Mhm.
message, and you can see it is coming correctly in error format.
Hello.
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 Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello.